Greetings, my disciples. Are you going to say hello, internet?
Hello, internet.
She's going after my nose. Send help.
I could go after your ear instead.
Don't do that.
You go for the other.
No.
Your head is warm. Oh,
It happens.
I think I just got the notification that you're live.
Okay, good, because we might need you for comments again, because it's not letting me see the little comment window.
I'm not going to be able to keep it up for very long, though, because it dropped my battery pretty quickly last time, and my battery's only, like, at a certain percentage.
Okay, in that case, before we begin, I will see if I can find a way to...
Or we could just check it every now and then.
Fair enough, yeah, we can just remind me to check the chat.
Check the chat.
I was trying to give you a look, but I had a little bit of indigestion.
I know, you wanted to give me that deadpan look that you usually do whenever I do that, and you were just like, oh god.
Yes, but we are back for more control, and we are going to continue our adventure to fix the maintenance sector so everything does not explode.
Well, that would be nice.
Yeah, it would be nice not to blow up.
It's always nice not to blow up.
Oh.
No way. Did you shoot those last time, or did they respawn, or did you just not get those?
I don't remember.
I have to admit, if they respawned, I'm nervous.
It's fried up. You need to fix it before the Piemaster plan has a shit fit.
Swap the pistol. There we go.
Alright. Okay, so this is potentially a stupid question. Those teeny little drops on the ground, are those little like energy things that will refill your health?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Utilization of paranatural elements munitions test on OOP-22, aka Home Safe. Hey, that's the one that you got.
Yep.
The safe object of power can reduce a barrier using objects or material from its immediate vicinity. See the case file for more details. Bureau Rangers were given permission to employ heavy weaponry against the para-utilitarian bound to the object in order to gauge the barrier's durability. Blank and blank, velocity and munition were tested with blank results. Testing will continue after blank. The safe object of power is clearly a viable candidate for use in combat response scenarios. Allowing para-utilitarians to participate in altered engagements would be an advantage worth considering.
Mm-hmm.
Well, wonder if anyone's gonna become aware that you bonded with the thing and you can make a whole ass barrier of rock around you, like like that. Well,
I'm more worried about the fact that it could potentially mean that we're gonna run into enemies that have bonded with it and are gonna be able to use shields.
Oh dear.
Good news, I can always just do this. You rock!
You rock, I roll. Damn, it was like a flash of rainbow there. What the hell?
It's the hiss exploding out of the enemies.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Boop!
Hello! Avax! Nice. That room you just opened, that was like one of those like emergency safe rooms, right?
Yes.
And you were able to open that because you had
Because I pushed the control panel.
yeah. Here's hoping that the actual hiss detected people can't do that. Otherwise anybody hiding inside is gonna be a little screwed.
Need health.
There you go, you're doing okay. Yeet. Need health. Okay, jumps over railing. As you do.
Yeah.
Because you don't gotta worry too much about fall damage. No, maybe a little bit, but not much.
Yeah.
Can't help.
Well, remember what it said. I can now throw people that are...
I know, but still, there's a difference between knowing you can do that and actively watching you hold this poor bastard by the... Good lord, it looks like you're holding him by the
Alright,
leg.
we also appreciate Jesse's athleticism because... Whoop!
Woo! I mean, yeah. Although granted, Granted, we don't necessarily. I mean, she's clearly comfortable using some of her enhanced powers, considering her melee was stuff she had even before she got
Next
here.
game night is Wednesday at 8. Usual spot.
I was not done with my sentence.
Sorry. How's there? I was $20. Do you have anything else to say? Or?
Not at this moment.
Okay. Irish, still on an effing winning streak. Someone please figure out how he's cheating. Thomas suspended for a game because of that shady dealing incident. Guy, I owe you $60. I brought beers last time, so it's Histotal's turn.
Oh. Yeah. And she had that melee power, where she could smash things even before she bonded with any objects of power. Okay.
Oh, we're already right here in the room.
Well, I mean, she got the service weapon, and then she got the service weapon, and then you smashed the liquor cabinet. So, but I'm pretty sure one was not really connected to the other. So, she's clearly had some extra abilities for a little while. Plus, if she has been running on the street for a while, she's probably gotten good at getting up and moving, yeeting herself over obstacles.
Yeah. Boom.
I feel like watching the security cameras in other parts of the facility when this happens would be lit.
Yeah.
To protect them,
Hi, Trench.
forces contain the lockdown will only be lifted by a directorial override.
These are
This
very
is what we
much
came here to do.
like the whole Alex Casey monologues
So
in the Dark
much
Place.
is expected from the director. The responsibility, the privilege to steer the Bureau into dangerous waters and safely out again. To inspire and lead its people, to protect them. The board is there to advise you, but they want things in return. You hold all this in your old, trembling hands. I had to lose everything before I could see the Bureau is the director's life.
Oh, that's awkward.
There's no room for anything else.
Yeah. Something
If
tells
the
me there's not
forces
exactly
contained
any
here
office
escape,
hours here.
we'd be dragged back into an age of superstition, terror, death. Assuming you think we ever really left that behind. Any emergency, any major containment breach, and the lockdown goes into effect. I implemented this security measure in my first years as director. I knew we were vulnerable. I'd personally seen the cost of sloppiness. I
Okay,
made
well,
sure
there's
the
a story
internal
there.
lockdown could only be lifted by a directorial override, only to be used when the director is confident the sectors are safe to be opened
What
again.
if the director is compromised?
This
That could be
way.
problematic.
The
Yeah.
director's the last line of defense. And if
Or maybe
I
the
screw
service
up,
weapon would abandon him and,
it's on me and me alone.
Yeah. I mean, like, he died in the middle of this mess. If Jesse
just as
had-
Jesse came in.
If Jesse, yeah, that's true. But if Jesse hadn't come in, would it have gone to someone else? Well, there's no director to do it over it.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, hello. Well, granted, maybe the weapon would have done it for her.
Yeah. But the weapon was actually the way to override it.
Well, that makes sense. If it is the sign of it being the director.
Yep. Oh, yep. Central Research is up next, it seems.
Ah, is that elevator working again?
No, but I think that big thing right there was the whatever, the place where they store all the relics.
The other sector should be open now.
Panonicon.
I
Yeah, that's
think
right.
it's time I told Emily why I'm here.
All right,
I'll risk it.
you got this.
You two should
Okay.
get to know each other.
Excuse me. Ah, yes. Introduce the cute scientist girl to your shimmery headmate. It's gonna go great. There we go.
Oh, we're back up here.
You know what I do think is kind of funny? I get that, I understand that, you kind of get access, as things go on to get unlockables, but given the fact that everyone seems to be totally fine that she is the director, it's kind of funny that she needs access cards to get to these places.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's another one. Unless You, review by Captain Lopez. These days, most young adult novels intertwine with the coming of age story with either a contrived dystopian setting or a tragic romance. Unless You manage to do both. Okay, this is different. In this story, the protagonist and her love interest search to a cure to the virus called the Fix, which is simultaneously killing her and spreading across the whole world. To find the cure, they go on expeditions into dangerous, uncharted territories. The people all live in walled cities now because dystopian future, and along the way, they just have to fall in love. I liked how we never get to know if the Fix was ever actually fixed. The ending was bold, especially for young adults. The main character succumbs to the Fix when she's so close to the cure and commands her love interest to go on and save the world. She knows this is the end for her, but the job can still get done. She dives out in the unknown, alone and surrounded by danger, but never loses sight of the goal. That's a good soldier's death. I give this book 3 out of 5. I feel most of the teenage angst is a little bit lost on me, but I'd recommend it to my brother's kids. And that is a very different book than what that other person was reading.
No, it was the same book. It's just different.
Different plot entirely. That other one was like a sci-fi thriller. This is a young adult dystopian romance. The two, sure, there can be some overlap between the two of them, but the Fix was like invading aliens with brain bugs, and then in this one it's a virus. So it may be the same title, but it's a very different book.
Yeah. Actually, before I head back, I'm going to go check on Auntie to see if he has any more janitorial quests for me to do.
Auntie!
Yeet.
You got so excited to go see Auntie, you threw a random school thingy at the hallway.
Yep.
As you do.
As I do.
As you do. Da 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 da. Running through the Bureau Control. I need to work on the syllables to this guy.
Yeah.
Howdy! Oh, no, nothing there. Hello, man.
Nothing there. Okay, time to head back.
Just imagine that, he runs up and you sees you bursting through the door and then spins around him in a circle and then runs away.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just like, oh, yes, normal director things. Ooh, fun door.
But you missed this one. Boop. Oh, a table.
Look at little desk fan. That's adorable. Excuse me. That's adorable. You immediately destroys it.
Yep.
Oh my god. This is what happens when Piemaster does not have to be a treasure gremlin. He runs around just eating things and shooting them and making a big mess. Woo.
Back we go.
Back we go.
Shimmering thingy. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
You want to check on the chat?
Yep.
Nope, nothing yet.
Nothing yet.
Jesse, you made it.
Hi, Emily.
You lifted the internal lockdown. Let's talk, Emily. Yes, of course.
So first, we must steal this binder. Ooh. Initial encounters with the entity known as the Hiss have revealed various behavioral facts. Most notably, the Hiss is able to invade or corrupt control points, altered items, and even humans, radically changing their behavior. Curiously, any person wearing one of the wearable HRA devices that Dr. Darling has been distributing over the past weeks was not affected by this corruption. The only known exception to this fact is the new director, Jesse Faden, who possesses an inherent immunity to the Hiss. This could indicate that she has already been corrupted, but her behavior is so in contrast to that of the other Hiss that I've dismissed this theory. Thanks, Emily. My final observation comes from Miss Faden herself. She is able to cleanse material and organisms of Hiss corruption. We tested the stability on a Hiss corrupted entity, but unfortunately the process seems to kill the host. Perhaps the host's physiology becomes reliant on the Hiss. More work must to be done. Refer to file for the full report. Okay, I know that there wasn't much there, but I get a little disoriented when you just exit out before I'm reading it.
Sorry, I didn't know you were going to read the last line because we haven't been reading it for some of the others.
Screw it. Just tell her. I haven't been completely honest.
Yeah.
I have a younger brother, Dylan. When we were kids, we found an old slide projector in Ordinary's landfill. The slides created doorways to other places.
Okay.
Bad things happened. Came through. That's all she gets. The rest stays locked inside.
You're not going to introduce her to your friend? Okay.
But we found help. Through one of the doorways, we met something. A being.
Okay.
A being? What kind of being?
It's hard to describe, but she helped us.
Aww.
We managed to turn the projector off. The bad things that came through the doorways were gone.
Yay.
After that, your people came. Tried to grab us. I ran away. They got Dylan. I left him behind.
Bureau agents took your brother?
Yes. You covered it up. No one believed me.
Aw. Yeah, she would have been
I
what,
just want to
11?
find Dylan.
Yeah.
I've been looking for him ever since.
What happened to the slide projector? It sounds like another object of power.
I thought you took it. The Bureau. Along with Dylan.
I've never heard of it. But around here, I assume everything's classified.
That's fair.
Now, I looked into the Ordinary AWE case files after you mentioned it. Trench and Darling were both involved. A large area of the containment sector was reserved for it. The case hasn't been active for a long time. I have no idea if anything's still there. Can you tell me more about this being you found?
Let's hope you two get along.
Oh, I hope so.
She's been with me ever since Ordinary. In my head. She led me to you. I call her Polaris.
Ooh.
As in a guiding star.
Oh, that's cute. Yeah, that makes
Did
sense.
Polaris know about the hiss? If she got you in here in spite of the lockdown, she's very powerful. Which may help explain your test results. Your readings are incredible, Jesse. Now, cross-referencing them with the database, I found 2 matches in Darling's old classified files. Unfortunately, I can't access them beyond the file codes, but one was P6, referring to a prime candidate for a potential future bureau director. This was logged years ago.
Dylan. Is that Dylan?
The other match is on something called Hedron, which must be connected to these Hedron resonance amplifiers somehow. All I know is that Marshall went to the research sector to secure the HRA production after the Hiss first attacked.
So, Marshall seems like our best lead on Dylan.
Okay.
I need to go after her. How can I get to the research sector?
Use my key card. The sector elevator will take you there.
Level 3 clearance obtained.
Aw. Also, just blessed.
Marshall is the next step. What Emily told me about Ordinary, my powers being connected to things in the Bureau's past. I am so close to something.
Uh-oh.
Do you feel it? Something's coming.
Okay, that was randomly creepy for
Dares
some
to
reason.
come for a visit.
Adi!
I helped you. You owe me now. And when time comes, I will come calling.
Does that mean there's more things down there now?
Probably, yes.
Mission complete.
Also, bless Emily for just hearing about this and just, like, immediately signing on board. Like, I understand she's used to this. She works in this place. But, you know...
Oh, gotta go fast.
Oh, yes. What happened?
We have, there are optional timed, like, side missions that you can take for, like, experience and stuff that, like, the board will send out. It currently just sent me one to go take out some targets and maintenance, so I'm just gonna go do that real quick.
Yeah, like, I understand it's her job, but even still, she didn't approach this with, like, Jesse's dangerous, or this entity is dangerous, or there's something screwy here. She's just like, okay, you're here. You've got her. She probably explains some of the test results I see. You guys are really powerful. I think this would be interesting. And, you know, just... Double. Maybe jumped on calling her a she. Just have accepted her presence. I thought that was really cute. I'm not gonna lie.
Ah, stupid healer. Try not to die if I can.
Always good. Always good to try not to die.
Stupid healing thing isn't helping. But there's a big red ball down there. It heals the enemies.
Well, that's a little bit. Woo! At least on the bright side, once you kill the enemies, you're able to take their health.
Oh, these guys are level 3. Maybe that's why I'm having some difficulty. They're stronger than the other ones I've run into. I picked them up.
Don't worry. Go attack. Go get help them. There you go. Good.
Oh gosh. That guy needs to stop moving. Stay in one spot and die.
On the other side of the reactor from where you are, like on the floor, I did see a few more healing little orbs.
Okay, thank you.
Pretty sure they're still there. I'm not sure how long they'll last.
Ow! Oh gosh.
Enemy's there, right there.
I saw him. I see him.
Ah, damn it.
That was really difficult for some reason. Just, I don't know. There was like a lot more enemies there than I feel like there usually are.
You mean other than the fact that you said that they were level 3, higher than what you've been dealing with so far?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, other than that, they were also just tougher than usual.
You know what is interesting with the with what Emily said is that they had some DNA files for P6 at a potential future director. You know, there's some hallmarks that it's like, what on earth can your DNA tell you about whether or not you become a future director? Like, how does, like, what would your DNA say, and why is this the way that they track who could be a potential future director? Like, what the hell? It's like, how does that work? Like, why is that the way that they do it?
On the plus side, I now have a second personal mod, so that's good.
Okay.
Because now my throwing things cost 17% less energy, or 13%.
I guess if that is the case, if that is how they do something, it could explain why Jesse was able to become the director relatively easily.
Yeah.
Maybe Polaris does help her take control of the service weapon, and she does struggle, but it's nothing super major, you know, it's over in a minute. And she doesn't seem that close to losing. Excuse me. So if those results are from her brother, and they share DNA, that could explain why she's able to become it, but yeah, what the hell?
Just getting rid of a few of the mods so I have more room.
Alright, trying again?
No, we're gonna go back to Autumn.
Autumn!
Yeah, it's only the one try.
Oh, you only get the one try. Well, that part wasn't clear.
Sorry.
Well, it's not, I mean, yeah.
Ventilation. I'm assuming that might be it.
I also wonder if there's a reason why those little HRAs are not able, like they're not able to extend that technology across more of the building.
I'm guessing maybe it was time, like they didn't have enough time to build more.
True. And obviously, they would need to do some mass producing or rig up something major in order to fill up most of this building. But
yeah,
I wish they could have done something.
Yeah, well.
Or at least use that frequency over the loudspeaker somehow. Oh,
It's back.
the clog.
What gilla päätti?
Good things?
Mikä paska.
Yeah. Well, it's like the guy who was like with security and maintenance was saying, the people or Dr. Darling came in, gave them to him, but it sounded like he was kind of losing it and was like tearing off his clothes.
Yeah.
So it seems like he knew it was coming, and he might have known that there was no way to stop it. So
yeah, at least not in time.
Yeah.
It is interesting. I wonder if he made any choice as to who he gives it to, or if he just gave it out to the first people he could find.
I definitely think he probably gave it to some of the like the leaders or like the like he gave it to the head of like the maintenance security. He gave it to the person that we're going to go find and research in a few minutes.
Marshall?
Yeah, Marshall.
Yeah.
As we'll see, he gave it to the person who is in charge of the area where they keep all of the altered items.
So probably trying his best to figure out who would be the most useful to have in damage control.
Yes.
That's fair. And also to Emily, who is definitely a good information hub for you.
Yeah.
And also a cute. Oh.
Yeah, trying out the new one, which is a machine gun.
Yay!
Known as the Spin.
So you can spin some round into the enemies.
Is this the right area? Maybe not. It seems like it's this way, so maybe I have to go up there.
It still cracks me up when I see her in cutscenes, because here's the thing: this actress, I know her from The Young and the Restless and the Bold and the Beautiful soap operas of all things. And dear God, this really doesn't get more different than that. I remember when I first saw her picture, I'm like, wow, that looks a lot like Sally. And then I saw the thing, it's like, oh my God, that is Sally. What the hell?
That gross blockage down in the water system is back. What the F is it? And where does it keep coming from? Why the H does ought to keep yelling nonsense at it? He acts like he can understand him. Of course, he acts like we can understand him too. Guess that's just his brand of crazy. I'm gonna try out a new drain cleaner. Extreme strength.
I love that line so much. He acts like this thing can understand him, but he also acts like we can understand him too.
Yep.
Which I think is great.
Oh, we got a new call from the board.
Let's see here.
The hiss spread is searching for transmission speakers to corrupt chaos. As Astroplane is a conflux switchboard, the hiss will come for us all. You must stop/shut them up. So that does confirm that it is the speakers. I had forgotten about that little conversation.
He just wants to shoot them in the air.
Hello again, Mr. Clog. You really let yourself go.
Jesse. Okay. Containment procedure. No unique procedures required. If the item's form is different than any previously reported, then make a note describing the new form. The object's true shape and appearance are unknown. It appears to be taking the form of the following objects: ring of keys, lunchbox, wrench, microscope, stapler, glasses, mail tube, and spoon. The item is able to adopt the physical form of items in its immediate vicinity. The item is capable of limited physical movement, repositioning itself whenever it changes form. This only occurs when it's unobserved physically and digitally. Because of this, the transition between shapes has never been observed. Reciting formulas causes the item to reveal itself by shuddering. It was initially discovered within the Bureau itself. Whether an agent brought it inside, intentionally or otherwise, or it resided here prior to the Bureau's arrival in the oldest house is unknown.
Wonder if that's related to the vending machine nonsense. That I need a battery.
And don't bring in ketchup bottles or rubber ducks.
Oh, I see.
There you go. Wait. Oh, wait.
There's another one. Jesse,
honey. That's the same thing we use to move around big pallets at the supermarket. Those big prongs literally slip underneath the pallet and will lift it up. Whee! Alright, here we go.
We should go down there to clear out the rest of it.
And go shoot the clog in the face.
Where is its face? I'm not sure it has one.
Whatever the tentacles are.
Go shoot it in the nose.
Goodbye, Mr. Frog. I sincerely hope we never meet again.
Yeah, he probably smells really bad.
Complete. What a mess. Here the clog.
Woo!
I do think that is the last time we see him. I think. Hello.
I'm knocking on wood. So you don't get tempted to look at my head. I mean, at least not for that reason. I will say this: Sally in the soap operas is a pretty cool character, all things considered, but she doesn't get to do anything as cool as this.
I wouldn't think so. That would be a really weird soap opera if she could.
Honestly, there's at one point where some guy dressed up like a chipmunk for a while. It's a weird show sometimes.
Just not this weird.
No. Honestly, things would be a lot more explicable if people were dealing with objects of power and this. Explain some of the character changes, really. As everyone goes, because they have certain storylines and they need antagonists for storylines, but they only have a certain number of characters. Like, oh yes, you'll do. And like, oh great, you're back to being an asshole. Good for you.
More health. Because of course.
It's kind of fun to It's fun to watch though. But it's fun to watch with other people because we will tease it. Especially, I will watch it with my mom. Like, there are some storylines that we legit get into, and there are some characters that we legit like. But then there are some times like, why are you a thing? Why are you doing this? Please stop. It's very hilarious. Whee! Alright. Poke.
You told me to poke.
It doesn't mean I'm an elevator.
You raised my spirits.
Going down.
No, go up. Go up. Don't hit your head.
Careful. I got it. That might be just
Welcome to the research sector.
Ooh, I like the tree. What I love is that no one is really questioning why Jesse is going around shooting speakers. He's like, okay, director's gonna do director things. Hi!
This is where the magic happens. Anyway, I've been here for 24 years now.
It looks like a cute little kitchen
And
in
through
the
those
apartment.
years, we've made astonishing discoveries, authored studies of grave importance, and in all this work, there is one thing we know, and that's how little we truly know. Rest assured, we're committed to keep pushing the known laws and borders of
I
reality,
look so nervous.
and to make the Bureau proud. So, welcome. Assuming you have the necessary clearance, and do follow the safety protocols. Read the manual. Otherwise, bad things will happen.
Oh my god. Look at him.
Dum, dum, dum.
Research sector, huh? Home of the Bureau's mad scientists.
Oh, Jesus. Those pages had a flair for the dramatic.
Yeah. Hey, so I was wondering about the plants in research. Is it necessary to sing to them? I mean, the janitor does have a nice voice, and the plants sure seem to like it. Maybe he could switch it up a bit. I'm getting pretty tired of the tango. And where did these plants even come from? No one seems to remember when they were planted. And people like them a bit too much, if you ask me. Are we being invaded by houseplants? Worth looking into. Dr. Lewis.
Oh my god.
It would not be surprising if they were being invaded by houseplants. I mean, it is not the weirdest thing, I'm sure, that has happened in this place.
I mean, seriously. Look at, oh no. There's a projector and there's a person hovering in front of it. This feels ominous. Jesse, be careful. You remember what happened last time you were around the slide projector. Put it down. Oh, bad person.
Oh, it's showing. Is this the Ocean View Hotel?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Reminder.
Oh, no, it's not it.
My name is...
All right, take this down.
What are you looking for?
Maybe one of these. Cause I pressed the projector, but I didn't really like show anything.
Mm-hmm.
So, oh, that's just the home safe. We read that. Oh wait, no, we didn't. Guardhouse. Rand.
Oh, yeah.
Weight measure vary when bound. Object allows telekinetically gather items and debris from surroundings. Currently bound by blank. Discovered in the basement of a house in blank, Ohio. The object gained rapid interest in certain online forums dedicated to opening abandoned safes. After months of failure, the owner attempted to open it with explosives.
Oh god.
The object survived with no physical damage. Bureau agents were dispatched, now confident of its paranormal nature, or paranatural nature.
Mm-hmm.
Blood occasionally emerges from the seams around the object's door. Tests confirm the blood is not human. X-rays taken of the object indicate that something is trapped inside, though the images are always blurred, which indicate the contents of the object are moving. All attempts to open the object have been unsuccessful.
Oh, that's not ominous or anything. Honestly,
I feel like this whole place is just ominous in general.
I know, but it's ominous with like... Because here's the thing. All the stuff that they deal with are very ominous, but aside from the hiss-corrupted people, the people that you have encountered are not ominous. And that lends itself to a very unique atmosphere. Where, like, you know, everything here, you know, is bright and clean. And, well, you know, when you're not destroying speakers and throwing these things around and, you know, ripping chunks of marble out of the floor. You know, everything is kind of, you know, like, clean and orderly, and, you know, you have Auntie the janitor, and you have cute scientists, and, you know, cute scientist bosses who are making videos and with mugs and nervous-looking people, and adorably energetic guys in the maintenance section, and everyone, and then you just hear about this. Hey, man.
Yeah.
I've been fielding questions recently regarding HRS. You always need to wear them.
Oh, that's why they're screaming.
Oh, this must have been taking the later one.
Yeah, you can see how disoriented it is compared to before.
Yeah, he's frazzled.
HRAs are not modern devices. They're not tracking your movements. Listening to your conversations while you're wearing them. You do that regardless whether or not you're wearing an HRA.
Okay, thanks, darling.
Think of them as a life preserver.
Which is fair.
Instead of water, the thing HRAs protect you from is classified. One day that classified, not water, might pour in, and you'll be glad you got an HRA keeping you afloat.
Sometimes the life preserver shoots binders.
Don't worry. It'll be quick and painless.
No, it won't.
He said if you're not wearing it.
We're making more.
Interesting. You know, it's interesting. He's not shown wearing one.
Yeah.
Resonance theory. Resonance. It's there, but we can't see it. It vibrates around us, through us, from us. But what if the vibration is conscious? What could a force like that do? Blank opened the door to a blank. I've called blank. The blank emits a force that is far beyond the forces we've previously dealt with. It has shown me so much more that I have to wonder. Is resonance the key element in altered phenomena? AWE's altered items, objects of power, do they share a common blank that we've yet to discover? We can harmonize control points. What else would the correct frequency allow us to achieve? What if resonance has been the answer this whole time? Oh, yeah. Go ahead, you can read that one.
Synchronicity is a phenomenon long recognized by the wise, but only recently given a name by science. It is how we rationalize events connected with by no identifiable causality, yet clearly conjoined in purpose. How does a dream foretell an event in the physical plane? Why do hounds bail at the death of their master, which has occurred miles away? The world is unified in ways we do not yet understand, and sometimes we stumble across these invisible, unseen chords and wonder at the result. The visionary Carl Jung laid the road, now we must walk it. My fledgling research department will make it our mission to reliably reproduce blank behavior by the close of 1959. Once done, the mechanisms of synchronicity will lay themselves bare in due time. We are striding into the future of science history. May not remember our names, but God himself will.
1959, that's a... Damn.
Yep.
That's old.
Oh, look.
Boink, 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 boink. No, don't shoot it. Why? Stop it.
Don't worry, it's immune. See?
Your service weapon is just like, what are you doing with your life? Budget request. Dear Dr. Darling, I suspect my colleague Dr. Harrington has already contacted you asking for an increase in her department's budget. I'm not surprised. Parapsychology has always been the squeaky wheel, all fuss but no results. Parakinesiology has always been the stronger department. More breakthroughs, more tangible data, more usable research. I'm sure a man of your esteem can plainly see which department is more deserving of the budget increase. Just think what those additional resources could do for an already formidable research team. Anyway, I know you're a fan of single malt, so I left a bottle of well-aged brown on your desk. Yours in admiration, Dr. Abraham Lewis.
It sounds like he's trying to bribe the guy.
Oh, absolutely, yes. Even if he didn't have the whiskey, you know he'd be trying to bribe it.
Astral plane. Summary. The Bureau has spent years studying why objects of power transport us to the astral plane when touched. Mm-hmm. My predecessor, Dr. Ash, theorized that a potential receptacle, determined by Jungian archetypes and the collective subconscious, would be inhabited by paranatural energies when an AWE occurs in its vicinity, creating an altered item. Over time, a link was created by the blank and the astral plane to that item, making it an object of power. So many additional theories have been raised since Dr. Ash's time. Objects of power were placed on Earth as tests by some astral entity. Our dimension was once part of the astral plane, and the objects were left behind but as its borders receded. The astral plane was an early threshold in the oldest house, but the connection was severed, and now the two are linked solely through the objects of power. I will attempt to disprove some of these in order to thin the herd. Hopefully the truth will emerge.
That's interesting. Is that he labels Dr. Ash as his predecessor, and yet the person who was writing about the budget increase was written by Theodore Ash.
Yeah. Dr. Darling is insistent that certain objects of power share a direct connection with the blank, an entity or group of entities that we have little information on or that I'm allowed to access. In his written report, he states that there is a clear link between these objects of power, the blank, the astral plane, and the oldest house itself. I'm guessing he's referring to the board.
Yeah.
His work supposes these links are innate, a fact ingrained in the very blank of objects, such as the hotline or the service weapon. But what if these particular objects were never linked to the blank, but had that connection forced upon them? Isn't it strange that no objects of power require such direct contact with the blank? Isn't it strange that using the service weapon or the hotline will result in grievous harm or even death if the user is not the director or at least worthy of the role? Why do we assume this involvement by the blank is natural fact and not something more blank, blank, blank? So he's thinking that maybe the board is less...
Yeah, that was written by Emily.
Yeah. Oh god, that guy's in a chair?
He wants to be comfy while he throws things at you. And also be comfy while you throw things at him.
Dimensional research. Okay, we cannot go over there yet.
Okay.
I was just gonna look around. Oh yeah, but these are the fire doors.
Okay.
It's just basically a fancy loading screen. That way will lead us to the Astral Maze. But we cannot get in there yet.
Okay.
Sorry to disappoint.
It's okay, we can shoot some more bad guys instead. Perhaps Dr. Ash moved on from head of research to head of parakinesiology, and Darling filled his place.
Yeah.
And since he has more of the umbrella thing, and Ash is more of the kind of like a subsidy of that department. That's why he's asking for budget.
Yeah, maybe.
Just curious.
Event summary: a possible AWE in which an unnamed individual experienced transcorporeality via a phone line. Event is notably similar to AWE blank, in which blank. Event is believed to have been caused by blank, and as a result, the following measures have been taken to prevent blank.
Well, oh wait, what was the date on that? Can you go back? I was about to say, well, that's enlightening. But
Yeah.
then I was curious. Case files.
No, that's not good. No, I don't know where it is.
Keep going, keep going. No, not there.
I don't know where it is.
Ah, damn it. Because there was a date on it, and I thought that would be some interesting thing. We'll have to go back and look at the stream later.
Yeah. I don't think it would really tell us anything, because I know it's not referring to Alan.
Well, maybe not, but it doesn't mean it can't refer to something. Or give us an idea as to when it occurred in her life. I thought it said like 19-something. For some reason I kind of saw it like 1998, which I think is interesting because I know there's like literally nothing nothing that we can really glean from that, but there's something that's, I don't know, it feels like a kind of a cool world building thing, you know, where you see just how often these things happen and when certain events take place.
Maybe.
You don't have to find it interesting, I just do.
Fair enough. Yeah, I guess I don't usually pay attention to those really tiny details.
Well, but it's cool. I mean, we had.
I know. I'm not saying it's not cool. I'm just saying I don't normally think of it.
Well, we had to pay attention to something in that because we could gain nothing from it with all the redactions. I think that probably had the highest, like, considering the number of words and the number of redactions. I think that was the most redacted document we've come across so far.
Yep.
Oh, nice. Dance at the buffet, everybody. Woo! Hi, Carla. Does it strike you as odd that Darling insists on having us appear in those bizarre videos of his? I mean, we just stand there. He doesn't even let us have lines or anything. Don't get me wrong, beats the day in the lab. Plus, it's always great to work with you. Aw. Oh yeah, I finished the comparative analysis of the 2 black rock samples you sent. The prism, or whatever you called it, I filed them in the usual place under C for Carla. A handy mnemonic device, right? Anyway, let me know if there's anything you want to discuss about the data. I'll gladly explain. Maybe we could chat about it over some drinks or dinner even. I can't remember the last time I had a good steak. Maybe we could get together after work sometime. I'm free tomorrow. All the best, Hubert. Okay, that was kind of cute. I also love that he specifically wrote "haha" in an official document, and then later asked her out.
Mm-hmm.
Under C for Carla. Those are probably the 2 awkward-looking people that we see in his videos. Like, Hubert's probably the one who's just like with the glasses, and Carla is just like, oh yes, I'm going to stare at the microscope and pretend that you're not here.
Yes.
Oh, great, more uncomfortable beds. That honestly looks like a comforter was folded over like a metal shelf, and they called it good. Like, dear Lord.
Ooh, what's this?
A button. Pulse of the fall, my dog. No.
I'm just testing the sound to like make sure it's not too loud.
What have we got here? Auditory experience. It's Poets of the Fall, My Dark Disquiet. Answer questions within 2 minutes of listening. Did the song elicit any particular memories? If so, elaborate. Did you at any point feel a strong emotion?
Oh, sorry.
If so, what emotion? Did a clear image of a weapon appear at your mind during the song? If so, elaborate. Provide a detailed description of your current surroundings as you see them. Have you ever heard of the murmur of voices when no one is present? If so, what did they say? Do you hear them now? Please choose one from each of the following pairs. 1 or 2, A or B, day or night, apple or orange, burn out or fade away. That's interesting. They seem to be wondering if this song itself is a altered item.
Yeah. Oh, it's a wire. I thought it was like slime.
I was like, damn, that's a long wire. That's a really long wire. When's the last time we saw a wire that long that wasn't an extension cord?
Hmm.
Whee.
Oh look, the source of the mold. We can go down there later.
Okay.
I say that because the enemies down there are level 6.
Okay. What have we got here? Alright. Thresholds. Thresholds have always been the sources of great inspiration and great challenge. When a new threshold manifests in the oldest house by blank, we never know what new discoveries it will provide the Bureau, but we must always seize their opportunities. This report will examine the process of distinguishing recent threshold events based on their utilitarian possibilities. The quarry brought black rock, one of our most invaluable discoveries, but if the mold had any scientific value, it has been difficult to find due to the lengths we must go to in fighting back this particularly prolific plant. These are very distinct cases and worth comparing as their study offers vastly different dangers and rewards.
Yeah, I think that thresholds are sort of like where parts of the oldest house or the old house kind of overlaps with other realities.
For who among us has touched the foundations of the world and deemed them solid? Dr. Theodore Ash. Well, now Dr. Theodore's Ash's immortal words now have a nice pretty garland around them.
Yep.
There are a lot of plants down here, which is kind of nice. I mean, it looks nice, but now that there's some shadiness involved. Oh dear.
Just a little box in the toilet.
Dear God, I thought you were gonna face a form of the clog or someone down there. Whee.
Maybe like a zombie or something burst out of the toilet.
You mean like Resident Evil?
How are you still alive, and why is it taking you that long to come and try and kill me?
You're annoying me. Here, have a sofa. I have a seat cushion here, and I'm not afraid to use it. Woohoo!
Oh.
Oh, that's a hissy hallway right there.
She's in trouble. I need to reach her.
Okay, we got this. Whee! Oh God, this hallway is messed up, and not just because of his. Actually, probably is just because of his, but still. Get ready, chill out.
A whole bunch of testing rooms that are now filled with hiss.
Mm-hmm.
As you do.
As you do, yes. Ooh. Alright. Details. Dispatcher 911, what's your emergency? Hello, I'm here. Can you hear me? I can hear you. Where are you? I'm inside the wires. I'm lost. Have you been drinking tonight? I feel like I'm stretching through the wire towards you. Don't hang up. I might go if you hang up. Go where? Go, gone, away. Okay, and can you describe your surroundings? Hello, ma'am? Attempt to call the number back, but it was no longer in service. 1993. Oh boy.
Wonder if that led to the them getting the red phone that I have.
The hotline?
Yeah. I mean, it's a magic corrupted phone.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna try and find the next control point and then go do that optional mission that showed up.
Okay. I think actually what can make this feel really creepy. Ooh. We'll wait once this is. We'll wait once these are done.
Similar to an iceberg, what you see is not what you always get. Regardless, this place is vitally important to the Bureau. the ever-present inverted black pyramid. The board, all linked, intrinsically tied to the oldest house, tied to the director, the process of choosing a director, tied to all objects of power in terms of who controls them.
Boy, director's really keystone, isn't they? Aren't they? It's so funny to listen to him talk because you just hear Alan. If you guys don't know, the guy who's playing Dr. Darling is the same man who voices Alan Wake.
Oh, Pierce.
Cool. Alan is portrayed physically by another person, but they had this guy, Matthew Portera, I believe his name is, or something like. He does all the voice work. So it's really funny to look, but he fully plays Casper Darling, so it's so funny just watch him going around in his earnest little face and his little lab coat and his bow tie, and just, he's just it's like, oh god, you are so different from Alan, my dude. You really are.
Let's try and protect these guys.
Alright. You got this. Once these guys learn that she is the director, if they don't already know, because that's how people are rolling here, they are going to absolutely love her, because here she comes in like a bat out of hell to disrupt all of the Hiss agents and help protect them, and be like, damn girl, this is awesome. You're someone I want to work with. Whee!
Back. Oh, it failed. God dang it. I was away from them for like 10 seconds.
Aww. You failed that mission? You weren't able to finish that goal?
Yes, again.
Oh, that's rude.
Yeah. I didn't even see what hit them. They just suddenly were all dead.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, I like to try and complete the missions, but some of them are really difficult, especially to protect the people, because they're usually level 1, but the enemies can be like much higher leveled, so they're like made of glass.
And you were legit like going forward and killing the enemies that were getting to them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, is it more creepy TV time?
No.
Oh.
An early hypothesis was that the mindscape of the astral plane is subjective. But that was fast proven wrong. It's an actual place, not a construct of the mind, even though it is with our minds that we enter and experience it. But then one could argue that that's the case with all reality.
Oh, good lord.
We've been able to record footage of the astral plane by monitoring the brain activity of those experiencing it. That is the only concrete material that has come out of the astral plane expeditions. Apart from one shocking exception. In the astral plane footage, we're always in the vicinity of the pyramid. We've concluded that this, not the entire plane, is what the board controls. We have glimpsed movement. Native species, always in the distance, and yet contact was made.
Oh.
We don't have footage of this, a technical malfunction, but when one of our astronauts returned, a brain cloud, an astral
One of the ball things.
typed a ride in his head.
Oh, well that's
It ruptured out,
unfortunate.
killing the subject in question.
Oh.
It's a relentless predator pursuing thoughts, minds, lethal to those the entity feeds on. Proper containment protocols are to be observed when dealing with it.
Okay, well then.
So it murdered somebody.
Of course it did. Like, alien style. Brain alien style.
Astral Exhibition was originally built for the astronauts to use as a training location, a place to grow accustomed to sights and sounds of the astral plane before diving into the real thing. We could have done a better job with it, but Blank was being stingy with the budget. However, once we discovered the Blank, we decided to repurpose the space. Similar to how zoos hope familiar surroundings will affect the well-being of animals, we hope to observe the Blank behavior in an environment similar to its home dimension. So far, it just breaks everything we put in it, but Rome wasn't built in a day. Addendum. New naming conventions have been established for the astral entity known as Astral Spike. Outdated terms in this report have been redacted.
Astral Spike.
Oh, I didn't remember this.
What the heck is that?
An optional boss.
Oh.
Known as the Former. I think that's its name. But we also will run into it in the first DLC called the Foundation.
Dear God, it doesn't look like anything. It looks like a moon.
No, see, look there.
Yeah.
Most of that's its body.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, the eye looks like a moon.
What am I doing?
I don't know, you're like shaking the chair.
I'm trying to lean in so I can, like, see it and be comfortable.
Sorry.
Why are you breaking the art exhibit?
Reasons?
Which are?
Yes.
I'm gonna rotate your chair in a minute. Oh God, hello. Oh, this must be the astral. Uh-oh.
We need to get that thing into the isolation chamber in the back.
Okay.
Which means we need to go inside.
Of course we do. She did not hit that bug up. Come here, boy.
Will it follow me in here?
It's getting there.
I don't think it likes this hallway.
Well, if he knows it leads to the isolation chamber, he probably wouldn't know.
But I need to use the battery for something. There's another battery.
Come here, boy.
I think I got it.
Yeah, looks good.
What is the Bureau doing with that thing?
Studying it. And it came back from their astral plane, like
In someone's head.
in someone's head. What are they supposed to do with it?
Back up down here. Marshall, are you still there? Shit.
Damn it.
We're so close. We need to hurry.
Whoa.
I hate the red orb things.
I don't know.
When in doubt, throw the enemy at the enemy.
When that fails, throw rocks.
Ow!
Oh!
You jerks!
She Dude, she barely even flinched to that though. Like, I know it took your health out, but she didn't flinch at all.
Yeah, well, regardless, I'm throwing a rock at his face as punishment.
You would have done that anyways.
That's fair. I like throwing things.
I've noticed. You know how I've noticed? Because you've been doing it all episode. You're either throwing things or shooting your gun.
Well, yeah.
Or apparently jumping.
Sorry, I was trying to check chat real quick.
I know. It just, in the middle of it, Jesse's standing in the corner and just jumps for something. Whee!
Fire in vicinity of your face.
You need to chill out.
You need to take your rocket back. It's defective.
You need to cool down. With the coolant in the fire extinguisher. Is that what's in the fire extinguishers? It's a coolant thing, right?
You're asking the wrong person. I am not thinking of that right now. I'm trying not to die to these like 20 guys that have rockets. And there's one random guy that has a machine gun.
That's true, but it didn't stop you from trying to make a pun.
Fair enough. But that's also me.
Yes. And I'm also doing my best to make another one, and I have lost the plot. I have lost the plot of the pun. Much like the Bureau has lost the plot of everything. Really. Hello, sir. There we go. Alright.
Alright, so that's where we gotta go, but first we're gonna explore around a little bit. See if I missed anything on the way.
They have a luck department? Oh boy.
Yes. Well, remember Estevez mentioned that in Alan Wake 2.
Yeah, but still. Ooh.
I'm trying to open that.
This report serves as an introductory guide to the astronaut program, including candidate requirements, training practices, and astral research procedures. Astronauts are chosen individuals who explore and document the astral plane by making physical contact with the X-ray light box in the hypnosis lab, a section of the parapsychology division. Physical and psychological training is vital for repeated transition between planes, known as dives. After each dive, astronauts must undergo a blank session in the cognitive recording chairs to record their experiences in the plane. Gathered data has conclusively proven that blank within the astral plane vary widely between astronauts. On rare occasions, these dives can result in losses, often occurring when the team encounters aggressive astral entities, like the brain alien.
Yes, the former is... We will see it, but it is very, very hostile.
Oh, what did we get here?
The study extends the works of Ivan Janus, Robert Barbin, and others by proposing strong causal links between groupthink and passive or active use of telepathy. To prove these connections, the parapsychology department carried out variations of Solomon Ark's original conformity experience using a telepathic individual as a subject. The experiment blank for details. Extensive qualitative and quantitative data resulting from these experiments was then used to identify telepathic interference within the group. Further empirical findings suggest measures can be taken to safeguard against telepathic influence on behaviors engaging in blank. Rather boldly, this paper stands to revolutionize decades of groupthink theory and provide new directions for further experimentation on the mind, including manipulation of blank and blank. Oh. I guess we broke it in the middle of the fighting. To be fair, the guy was shooting grenades everywhere, so...
You just severed, like, 2 brains. Oh, good lord.
And if you look up at the top, we now have a new bonus mission, investigate the X-ray light box object of power.
Ooh.
Which we will do in a minute, because first I'm going to go over here to the
I think you have...
exosensory.
you have as many people hanging up on the ceiling as you do light fixtures up there.
Yeah.
And boy, is that not ominous or anything. This actually kind of reminds me of the time of the TVA in Loki, with like the old-fashioned style stuff doing futuristic work.
Darling here. Some of you are curious why I had these sensory deprivation tanks installed. I thought I'd shed some light on the subject.
But that's the episode what they're supposed to do.
Maybe some of you have heard of Dr. Yomoshiki Toku, the man behind the hugely popular guided imagery experience tapes. Apparently, his tapes go beyond normal meditative quantities of such things, but create genuine hallucinatory visions in some listeners, or so reports say. We brought these tanks to test Dr. Toku's tapes for ourselves, plus there may be some stress-relieving uses for staff down the road. We could all benefit from a little time in the dark and enclosed space, don't you? If you have any more questions, feel free to stop by my office. You know where it is.
Not unless you're claustrophobic. Because that does not sound like a pleasant experience if you're claustrophobic.
Yeah. Dr. Yoshitomo, a Japanese citizen residing in Tokyo, has produced a series of guided imagery experience audio recordings that have gained notable popularity around the globe. Due to his unusual swift rise to fame, along with reports of vivid blank accompanying the use of his tapes, investigations senior staff were asked to look into his background. We found no past incident with altered occurrences, nor any evidence of involvement with an altered organization. However, he just said a side event before Blake when hearing him speak.
No.
When we recommend that the research team obtain an audio recording of Dr. Toku's voice and perform any and all relevant analyses. Based on the findings, the investigation sector will determine next steps regarding Dr. Toku, as well as eligibility for Prime Candidate Program. And I think that the investigation section might be the area that is currently locked down because Hartman is rampaging around in there.
Oh, well, of course he is.
Yeah.
Doing Hartwell things.
Yeah.
Yeah, wait, do you mean Hartman?
Yeah, Hartman,
Yeah.
sorry. I thought I said Hartman, my mistake.
Oh my god, hello. Look.
These must be the isolation pods. Alright, now let's go get the light box, because if I remember correctly, that has a very handy ability. Oh.
Hi, everybody.
Hello?
I see it. Another object of power?
This isn't,
Just standing there. Mesmerized by it.
The enemies are mesmerized by the light box. Okay.
Well, that's not weird or anything. I think that's actually some of what makes this so creepy is the fact that not only are there so many, like, objects of power or para-utilitarians or stuff like that, it's the fact that even the Federal Bureau of Control is not really, doesn't, like, is still, like, constantly getting hit by them.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
We're still learning about them.
And keeping them inside this big facility, like, we don't know if there's anything weird going on with the plants. We don't know what's going on with that book. People are getting transfixed by this box and dying in their research. It's like trying to figure out what the heck is going on with that weird dog blob thing that came out of someone's brain. Like, they don't know enough about where they are or what they're doing to even be doing it. There's no way for them to know what they're doing until they're actually doing it, and it's just a catch-22 if I ever heard one.
There we go.
There you go.
It was marked there on the window.
Like, if y'all are unable to deal with this stuff, what hope do any of the rest of us have?
Well, that's probably why they're doing it, to...
Please state your name for the record. Paul Warren, astronaut, first class, and you are aware that exposure to the astral plane can result in death, disability, personal injury, corporeal entangling, cognitive collapse, loss of ego, and partial to full dementia.
Oh.
Can you acknowledge
Okay.
that your use of the astral conduit, aka the X-ray light box, is purely voluntary? Yes, I do. Perfect. Your suit is good? Okay, you're all set. Open the door for Mr. Warren, please.
Oh dear. Okay. Careful. You seize. Okay.
Yeah, this is something that would actually have made the fight to defend the agents
Easier.
yes. Enemies at low health can be seized.
Oh, that's cool.
You're mine.
Oh, they'll fight alongside her. Oh, I love that.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking that you would like paralyze them or something, but that
No,
is
no, no.
so
They
cool.
get full health back and become allies.
Would anything switch them back to being enemies?
No. But their health will constantly be decreasing, and when it is fully depleted, they die.
Okay, that's fair enough.
So basically, once you seize them, they're no longer going to be a problem. Yeah, you can't hit me. Where'd Mr. Gold go?
Hiding. He's over here.
Yeah.
You're not too bad at this, too. Sometimes your NPC allies can be a big pain. But these guys aren't bad. You've been approved. The X-ray bound is now bound / validated. You are now friends for life. Bloop. Nice.
Yeah. Well, what happens to all the menus out here? Oh.
Their brains were fried when I took over the object.
Yikes.
Okay then.
Alright, well, okay.
New superpowers anyway. Do. Oh, I hope it would stay up there.
What have we got here? Okay. Nadine, send this to research for analysis. Reply, my precognitive powers. Urgent, Dr. Darling, last night I had a dream. In the dream, I was given the solution to a staffing problem I had been presented with just yesterday. The problem is of a confidential nature and must therefore remain unclarified here, but I can assure you that the method through which I received this helpful information was undeniably paranatural. I can only draw the conclusion that I possess exceptional precognitive abilities, and as such I offer my services to the Bureau's research teams. We must utilize my power for the greater good. Signed, Mr. Francis Bertram. No, Mr. Francis Bertram.
Oh look, the brain's back.
Yay. Well, it's back for the dead, I guess.
Dominoes had to do it.
No, you didn't. You just wanted to.
Yep. Increase seize duration.
Duration. Does it last for...
Yeah, their health will deplete more
yeah.
slowly.
Yeah, that's fair.
Astral constructs. Ooh, I can construct the pierce. Precise with charged shot that penetrates armor and enemies at any range.
Huh.
I'm gonna replace this shatter with it and give it a mod. Nope, that was the wrong button.
Oh, I just realized while you're doing this, I can give some people an update because. So any of y'all who watched our Alan Wake 2 playthrough knows about the ending. Some insight actually from the final draft, like extra New Game Plus mode, actually gives some more, kind of like adds extra stuff onto the ending, so some things get resolved. If you don't want to hear because you don't want the spoilers, just tune out for a second. We'll have Piemaster run in a circle 3 times when we're done. Logan. First things first. Logan is alive. All of that whole thing about her, drowning was just relegated to a bad dream. So she's okay. She calls Saga and wants her to come home. Casey's fine. Alan's fine too. Actually, he sits up and he has a new reckoning of what happened, and then you actually see him thank Alice, who has been present in the dark place, and they're gonna move forward from there, and hopefully manage to get out and clear up any loose friends. And for the love of God, I hope they can get Alice because she's been down there for a while. And yeah, Casey's fine, and so far things are pretty good.
All right, run 3 circles.
2, 3. Alright, so spoiler warning is officially off. That being said, I'm very curious to see what's going to happen with the big DLCs.
Marshall, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Who is this?
My name is Jesse Faden. I'm coming to help.
Faden? Hold on. I'm setting the elevator for you. We need to talk.
You got that right.
Does she recognize the name, perhaps?
More of you? Really?
Oh, they blocked out that hallway. Whoa, hello, sir.
This is basically the equivalent of a sniper rifle.
Mm-hmm. Pretty damn cool one, too.
Yep.
Woohoo!
What's this button do?
Boop. It does this.
Ah!
A chair can only take you so far. What? It was just momentarily.
No, I said you can.
Oh, I can. Okay.
Yes. Sorry. Oh, hello.
Oh, are you Marshall?
Nope.
Oh no. Marshall's right down the hall.
First, I have to go bathroom.
That was a really fast bathroom trip. You're going to the wrong. Oh, hello, dead person. Discovered in the home of Agent Blank. It's a rubber duck. After his young daughter complained of being followed by her rubber duck. According to Agent Blank, the matter was ignored, believed to be the result of a child's imagination, until he began to hear quacking at night. Sorry. After discovering the item hiding in his daughter's closet, he brought it to the Bureau for study. Update. It was discovered that Agent Blank was bringing known supernatural materials into his home, illegally taking them outside the oldest house. Why? How this may have affected the creation of an altered item is being investigated. Agent Blank has been terminated. Well, here's hoping that means that, he's been fired and not,
Probably, yeah.
dead.
I don't think the Bureau would kill someone. Well, he's not, like that.
Not unless, they've been obviously we've had to kill a few.
Yeah, not unless they've been, completely corrupted, but...
Like with the Hiss, but yeah, good lord. That would be a really unfortunate, dumb way to die. Brought known paranatural items home, corrupted your daughter's rubber duck. And then got shot by your job. That would be pretty rough.
Yeah.
I was like, good lord, you can't make this stuff up. Oh.
Welcome to Luck and Probability.
Hi guys. Here's hoping everything's on your side, although you seem concerned.
No, they're just trying to rest.
I was starting to worry.
Hi. Excuse me.
Congratulations on your appointment, Director Phaeton. I'm Helen Marshall, head of Bureau Operations.
And you know who I am. Okay.
Zachariah's dead then, and I assume you found his gun.
Just call me Jesse. Trench told me to find you. He said you could help.
And he told you this through the hotline. Makes sense.
Yep.
None of this phases her? Really?
None of it will really phase
Here's
you
the
in a little bit, I'm
situation.
sure.
Darling created the HRAs in a lab nearby. We need more if we're gonna survive this attack.
Fair.
My rangers can't secure the lab alone, not against those things. We need more firepower.
At least she seems to know what's going on here. She could know about Dylan.
I can clear out the hiss. I'll be your firepower.
That's a good answer.
Is she testing me?
Darling has systems in place to protect his labs. This should help you get past them. We'll talk more after you clear out the hiss.
Sweet. Did she
Rangers,
give
let her
you a
through.
clearance card or something?
We'll have to lock the door behind
Maybe.
you. Sorry, but we can't risk the breach.
That's fair.
I'm gonna go do this minor target thing first. I want to succeed in at least one on this stream.
There is something a little funny about like, oh yes, here we can, here we'll have the guys open the door for like, guys let her through. We have to close the door after you. Okay, Jesse runs in other direction. Like, wait, wait a minute. All
right, they're in the area where the thing tried to murder me. Okay.
You realize that could describe about 10 different places in this building.
Fine, the first object of power tried to murder me.
There we go. That's better.
At least it's maybe taking him down a little bit easier. Why do so many of them have explosives?
Really, like...
Okay, I actually succeeded on that one.
Yay! Yay!
That's for shooting missiles at me.
That's for being annoying. This is pineapple. Any questions?
Yes, several. Oh, I completely forgot about this door.
Oh, well, that's nice.
Or maybe I just completely missed it because I was trying to avoid being killed by a floppy disk.
I mean, either one is possible, really. Savannah supplement. Oh, Bureau medical staff personally evaluated the injured embassy personnel when they arrived back in the country, while the victims report cognitive issues, dizziness, and fatigue. Further testing by the Bureau, medics found intense cellular damage, similar to that of radiation exposure. Agents and research staff all remained to take soil samples from the surrounding area, but found no trace of an blank blank beyond the health issues of the staff. The communications department disseminated a story of foreign powers using blank blank on the embassy staff, resulting in various health issues that required the embassy to be evacuated. The story successfully took hold, gaining brief international attention. Oh, no. September 23rd, 2017.
Yeah, I think there was some incident around this time, like an actual, like, real-world incident where it's like an embassy had reported, like, you know, like a potential, like, sonic attack or something.
Yeah.
So it very well could be, you know, kind of playing off of that.
Oh, yeah, I guess that makes sense. It wouldn't be the first time, you know, a work of fiction has you know, played off of inexplicable real-world events like that.
Well, actually, the original Deus Ex game didn't have the Twin Towers in the New York backdrop of the game because they were too hard to code, and they put in the game universe that they were destroyed in a terrorist attack. This was before the actual attack happened.
Oh, well, that's
Yeah, oh, I can upgrade the Pierce.
Well, that's what we call harsher in hindsight.
Yeah, well, they didn't, intend for that.
Oh,
It was just sort of,
absolutely,
yeah,
no.
it was just sort of like, oh, that's.
Yeah, no. Usually, harsher in hindsight is a trope that's used to describe like when something like comes out as innocuous at the time, but then later future events make you look at it differently.
Yeah.
And obviously, it's meant to be unintentional because. But it's like, well, damn, that took a turn.
Yeah. I know that Nintendo delayed releasing the most recent Advanced War game because I think in the past they'd released one close to the start of another conflict, and it was set to release only like a few weeks after Ukraine, like the Ukrainian war started. And it's like, okay, let's not do this again.
Let's not and say we didn't.
Game, this is not the time for dramatic things. I literally could not see the
Chill out with your dramatic subtitles. I've got people to shoot.
Get out of here, you. Give me a hand.
I can also pick a foot. I'm not picky.
Okay, so that was an assist. Oh, I can pick up the things that even the friendly people fire at me.
Oh, that's nice.
Ow! Stop it. Oh.
Woohoo! It is too bad that, their health does decline after you seize them, because, otherwise this could be a way of her, like taking back control after the hiss, but...
Yeah, unfortunately, no. It's more of like brainwashing.
Yeah. Brainwashing the brainwashed.
Yeah. Huh? Is there still an enemy somewhere or something? Oh, okay. The next wave hadn't started because... Oh, God.
Oh, alright, you're okay, you're okay.
Okay, let's get this place less creepy, please.
Uh-oh. Should not be. I should not have been surprised. You're actually gonna cutscene for that attempt. Which should tell you that something important was about to happen.
Oh, this guy's able to use the shield.
Oh no. Does that mean he's also bonded with the safe?
Potentially. Got him.
Yeah.
Oh.
Whoa.
Ow!
Oh.
Guys, why were you shooting that?
Panic? I'm going to assume panic.
Okay, we're good.
Okay.
Let's try that again. One more time now.
Alright, this feels promising. We're not getting a full-on cutscene, we're just getting a... Ah, there we go. I wonder why the hiss does move around like the blocks and stuff. Like, some of it is blocking off like places to go, but some of it just seems to be purely aesthetic. I'm like, why are you like this? Why are you like this, Mr. Hiss?
Alright, we're going to the ritual offices.
Okay. Don't get sacrificed.
Not those kind of rituals.
You never know in a place like this, really. Oh, Carla. Oh, thank you for the file. It was very helpful. I've archived it with the Black Rock research in case you need to refer to them again. Yes, the video shoots are always interesting. I expected my availability for those to decrease in the future, however, as my analysis of this newly discovered Black Rock variant is reaching a critical point. I hope you'll be able to attend them still. Darling seems to be under a lot of pressure lately, and I'm sure he would appreciate any support you can provide. Regarding the analysis you provided, I do not have any questions. Thank you for the expeditious delivery. Regards, Dr. Carla Vaughn, Federal Bureau of Control. Aww.
Poor guy got shut down.
Not only that, she didn't even acknowledge it. For what's worth, she's not obligated to. She's told, she totally does not have to go out on a date. But you're just looking at it, it's like, aww.
Rituals.
Oh, obsessive compulsive disorder. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Hoarding, anxiety disorders. While certain manifestations of these conditions are simply the result of mental illness, fair. Sometimes the individuals are simply performing blank called rituals. The blank of rituals can vary. Numerology, dream logic, forfeiture, verbal formulae, repetitive action, and causal tethering are just some of the procedures involved. Some rituals are consistent, such as pulling a light switch cord 3 times to enter the motel, but some are erratic. While most people engage in minor rituals every day, the vast majority do not understand the importance behind their actions. Avoiding disaster, amassing luck, or simply locating lost keys are all the results of daily rituals. Individuals who recognize a deeper meaning behind these compulsive actions are inherently aware of the paranatural world and, when located, should be considered for employment at the Bureau.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Oh, speaking of which, the door back in the luck department had like the level 5. Mm-hmm. Remind me when I get to level 5 to come back, because there is a unique outfit I can get if I go back into that area.
Alright. Alrighty. Ritual, number 5 door in the luck department for costume change.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Alright. Synchronicity lab.
This mannequin.
Hi guys. How y'all doing today? Good lord.
I feel like there's something that'll be in here later. Potentially.
Okay.
Oh, case in point.
Oh, what?
Oh, wait, there was a file up there. Darn it.
Ah. It's okay, you're getting your steps in. As though you haven't been running non-stop since the game started. Whee! Alright, synchronicity. As a test, television sets were placed at a variety of locations around the world, inside rooms identically decorated. The hypothesis was that by identically altering the decor of every room and then changing the channel in every room but one, that the single differing television would spontaneously align with the incoming frequency to match its stylized components.
Synchronized,
yeah, that makes more sense. The experiment seems like a failure until it was observed that the agents responsible for arranging and monitoring these rooms were all experiencing the same emotional turmoil as one clinically depressed member of the team, himself being located in the eastern part of Blank. Psychological examination of the agents proved the correlation. Interestingly, the phenomenon of synchronicity did occur, but not in the way that we predicted. Kind of makes me think a little bit of the way that they described the little rituals they did with the nursery rhymes in Alan Wake 2.
That needs level 6, but there's something in there that Polaris wants me to go and find, so...
In Alan Wake 2, where, they set up those little cabins and they specifically make them look like they've been lived in. A lot of the decor is very similar, if not the same.
Yeah.
Hello!
Alright, let's head into the research department. Protective studies. Doc!
Do you say, oh my god.
Doc!
Pretty huge
Item
duck.
Number 52A
Ooh.
analysis, session 2. I will begin by introducing various stimuli to the item. First, a low voltage electric shock.
Just gonna shock the duck.
No response. Next, I will introduce heat via a standard Bunsen burner.
Blow torching the
No
duck.
response. Next, a series of solutions will be applied, each with a different value on the pH scale from 0 to 14.
Ooh.
No response to any value. Next, I will attempt to communicate.
Okay.
Can you understand me?
If it
Can you understand my words?
if it can, it's gonna be pissed.
Quack if you can understand my words.
Mm-mm.
No response. This concludes session 2. We'll need time to prepare further tests.
Like, oh yes, can you understand my words? She says
This
after
one go
she's
out?
poured acid on the thing.
Okay. You must like these HRAs. Sounds like Darling built them. And most of the things around here.
Oh,
If
there's a
Marshall
door.
can't help us with it, these are necklaces. Assuming he's not dead. Or taken over. by the
Oh.
hiss.
Oh, hello.
Remind me to come back in here because I need to be able to fly to get up there.
Okay, come back in. Here's the fly up there.
Mhm. Boop.
Relax. Oh, hello.
Why is it so blurry?
There you go.
Cool.
HRA lab. Here we go.
Here. Any idea how to make it work?
Oh no, that's blurry.
Yeah, I don't know if it's my computer or...
I don't think so, because nothing else looks super blurry. Like, Jesse and everything has been in pretty high,
Hello again, Director.
Hi.
Appears we have a new problem. We need to get the HRA machine working.
I've replaced a couple of spark plugs, but this looks a bit more complicated.
Darling must have had a system. Randomness isn't in his nature.
Are you sure?
Punch cards, the symbols, the terminals. How do they connect?
I'll see what I can do.
Find a bunch of punch cards.
Oh, here we go. Black rock prisms are unique formations of the black rock, distinct in both their shape and potency. While the density of the black rock dampens paranatural forces, the unique blank structure of the prisms retains frequencies in the range of blank to blank hertz with the perfect blank harmonization. This report analyzes the results of focusing a blank through a harmonized prism to a blank. Methods for imprinting of non-physical fields onto blank, imbuing them with the properties of the harmonized resonance. In blank in the prism will be explored and explained. Okay.
Yep. So, based on this, I think that we need to, take certain shapes.
Mm-hmm.
But why is it... It shouldn't be this blurry. I do know that, so...
Do you want to shut down the game and try it again?
No, that would probably require stopping the stream. So, but I think I can tell that this one goes here based on it.
Okay.
So, we need to find all the punch cards.
Yeah, because look, you can just barely make out the shape.
Mm-hmm.
And then that one is like the left side fully, and that's slot 4. But looks like 4 is upstairs.
For some reason. Hello.
But I don't have that punch card.
Oh.
Oh, here it is.
Oh, that's nice. Bloop.
Or maybe not. Is that the right one? Okay, I think there's supposed to be an arrow on the bottom pointing to slot 2. So it's like the left, up, right with a triangle.
Each punch card should correspond to a terminal.
Yep, and then we just need 5 and 3. Look around, see if there's another
whiteboard.
Yes. There's only 2 cards left, so.
Why is that one terminal upstairs?
I don't know. Let's just guess for 5 and 3.
Okay.
There's 3. 3. Oh wait, over here.
Oh, there we go. All right. Yay. Now.
One is right.
Mhm.
4 is right. Unless there's something else that, again, I can't see.
Something to do with these symbols.
Marshall, please be quiet.
It was practicing his Tetris drawings.
Could it be that 3 and 4 need to be swapped?
I can try it.
Let me just double check 4. Oh, that's right.
Do you want me to look it up?
Give me a minute.
Okay. Nope. Tell you what, you cook on that. I'll refill your life.
Okay. Yeah, 3 and 4 might need to be swapped. So I'll try that real quick.
What do these whiteboards mean?
Oh. Oh no, it's 2 and 3 that need to be swapped. That was it.
Success?
Not yet.
Alright. Here, provocation, hydration.
Mm-hmm.
Try different combinations.
Marshall, please be quiet.
You got this. Damn it.
Okay, can you look up this puzzle? Just the
Yeah.
whiteboards being as blurry as they are, it just makes it really impossible.
Yeah.
Ah. Lid was not on.
Sorry.
You're okay. Yeah, the only one I'm pretty certain of is 1.
Okay, control punch card puzzle. Okay. Okay, so this is the picture for Terminal 1.
Yeah, I got that one.
Okay. Terminal 2?
Yes. Hold on one sec. No. Let me double check. Terminal 2, yes.
Yep. Terminal 3, just a square. Good.
Yes.
Terminal 4.
No, that one is this one. So it's just 4 and 5 now are mixed up. Though I did manage to get 1, 2, and 3 corrected, so that's good.
Hey! Yay! Well, that sounds promising.
Yeah. Maybe I need to restart my computer before the next stream, because definitely not looking as clear as it used to be. There could just be something on the game's end.
Oh, okay. We're looking good.
The prism shattered. Darling's prototypes have a lot of issues. We need a new plan. We need more Blackrock prisms to make this machine work. Darling has another lab down in the Blackrock processing site in maintenance. That must be where he keeps the prisms.
I've been to maintenance already. I can find my way.
How long will that take? Nothing here is simple.
No, it's not.
I need to ask her now, before I go.
I need something from you first. What do you know about Dylan Faden?
I knew this was coming. Lives are at stake here, and we need this machine working to save those lives. Once that is done, Director Faden, then we can talk.
She's right. As much as I don't want to admit it. I'm the only one who can help.
It's fine. I'll get the prisms first.
Dylan will have to wait just a little.
Could she at least confirm whether or not he's alive?
Jesse is fine.
I'll call you Faith. Here, you'll need this key card.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Level 4.
Woohoo!
Emily Pope has set up a base in Executive. Once I have the prism, I'll meet you there.
Right. I'll move out immediately.
Oh, you can
And
go
keep
get
an eye
that
out
sticky
for
note door.
Darling.
Yeah.
Finding him might be the key to stopping the hiss.
To the sticky door we go.
This is one large scale HRA.
One large.
So we are about to be exposed to a different kind of resonance. Hostile, viral, invasive resonance.
You know.
That's what the Hedron resonance amplifiers are for.
Oh, it's Trench right there.
Taking the
Watch it.
protection Hedron can provide us, and keeping us from being wiped out.
Okay.
Welcome to Blackrock.
I'm trying to do a low whistle and it's not working.
I know, but just look at that. It's
What the hell?
it's definitely one of the more
Here, this will lead back to Central Research.
dramatic areas, shall we say. Like you said, it's the threshold, so it literally is overlapping with another part of reality or another world potentially.
Alright.
Yep. First G, because we got a new hotline.
Ooh, yes. Yeah. 665. Oh no. Or holder 665 to the other blessing. We hold the Rain's law. We're failing in translating hyper-real concepts. Secret/instructions will be lost. Ignore this message.
665 again. I completely forgot about that.
Yeah, the neighbor of the beast, I think it's called.
Yeah.
It cropped up a lot in the dark place.
Yeah.
And with that weird Thomas Zane.
Okay then.
Oh.
Well, that's still broken. tour to the communications department. Then we'll go back to the sticky note room.
Okay. Whee! Oh, your hand is warm. Oh, that feels nice. What?
Nothing, just...
Okay, I will admit that probably did sound a little funny.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. This next one should be easier, hopefully. It's just destroying these little hiss nodes.
Mm.
Oh. Maybe not.
Maybe not indeed.
Oh, this'll help.
Come, my friend. Well, that's one way to deal with them.
Look for big, red, pulsating, blobby things. And also explosives.
Look up there.
Yeah.
Why do some of them just look all weird like that? So creepy. Ah. They almost look a little bit like the mirror monsters and like the divers in Alan Wake 2. So it's fun.
Great, now we got a red guy to deal with. Oh god. Oop. Oh, dodge, dodge, dodge. Will you die? Oh no, you really can't because freaking red thing. Where'd it go? There it is. Oh, great. So it's supposed to be the easier mission.
Don't worry. You already have at least one win under your belt for this stream. Anything
I know.
else is just a bonus.
Oh. Oop. Miss.
Nice.
Should only be one more.
Yeah!
Yep, and it gives me a whole bunch of crafting materials I can use.
Yay! Izzy will be very happy.
Throw enemy at the enemy. Okay. Now we go back to the sticky notes.
Okay.
Then to maintenance.
Okay.
Almost forgot.
Oh, what we got? Fake planes. Dear New York Tribute, airplanes aren't real. I figured out how they do it. The windows are TV screens. The whole thing moves on big tracks like a roller coaster that moves through underground tunnels, and the Earth airports are more like train stations. They do this because the sky is full of monsters that they don't want us to know about. The planes we see in the sky are the monsters. The government is made Earth trains look like the monsters so they could lie to us better. Don't contact me. What? What the hell?
A lot of the dead letters are kind of like hilariously conspiratory.
Yes. And here's the thing is that I'm sure that at least some of them have got to be based off of like real things people say or believe. Because, dear Lord, you can't make this stuff up.
Yeah, I know, right? It's like, it's so insane you can't make it up.
No. Although granted, you could also say that about the altered items or the objects of power. Theoretically, you can make some of those up because you know, there's this, but those are probably at least based off of like weird experiences people have had, like, you know, ghost stories and stuff.
Yeah.
Because it's possible, like, it's entirely possible, like, something went on, like the Christmas tree, for example.
Mm-hmm.
Like, are there Christmas trees that make mimicry noises? Probably not. But given that station was completely isolated in a freezing place with damaged communications, it wouldn't surprise me. If insanity just kicked in.
Case number 21HQ593. Improper use of the jukebox altered item led to 2 fatalities.
Oh.
The pair of agents used the jukebox to travel to the quarry threshold and engage in inappropriate workplace behavior.
Oh.
Hey, check up.
Boy, they must want to get their thrill on.
At least we found out the jukebox doesn't bring corpses back when the song ends. I'm having the jukebox placed in a secure location in the executive sector. It should never have been accessible to low clearance staff in the first place. The new location security and proximity to a high traffic area will prevent misuse while still allowing for expedition teams to access it when required. See me for any further details.
That, I think, is another part of the DLC.
Mm-hmm.
You can use the jukebox to go on like specialized, sort of like raid-like missions almost.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there it is. Hello.
We'll be able to explore it later, I'm sure. For now, we need to go to the most important room of the game.
A sticky note room.
Yes.
As you can tell, because there's so many sticky note reminders. It's like people think that they'll forget that the room exists if they don't mark it. Kind of like that one episode of Doctor Who with the silence, where they keep marking the sightings on their bodies because they forget that the silence exists once they look away from them.
Oh, there's something in here I didn't pick up or is new.
Ooh, Pope's promotion. Oh, cool. Dr. Darling has personally recommended Miss Pope for a promotion based on her work ethic and assistance in advancing many ongoing research matters. See research reports blank for breakthroughs resulting from her work. Recommendation. According to her colleagues, Pope has displayed a keen eye for detail and a quick grasp of paranatural concepts. She is professional and diligent, though some of her coworkers complain of social disinterest. The review committee approves the recommendation and promotes Miss Pope to the position of researcher specialist. Oh, congratulations! Aw. Congrats to her. And I think that's actually kind of cute. Darling personally thought she'd be good.
Yeah.
Alright, you go ahead. You got this one.
Collective unconscious is defined as a form of the unconscious that is shared in all human minds. From this arises unconscious knowledge linking us to our ancestral heritage. See Young reports, these pages. Through this collective unconscious, we unknowingly attribute a series of images and archetypes to all elements of our lives. These archetypes are never fixed, but shift and change in tandem with our species and culture. This internal belief in the power of images, shared by a massive population, is blank in the creation of altered items and objects of power. A sheer amount of blank exuded is attracted to the best representations of that image, imbuing a single object with massive amounts of blank. Theoretically, places of power could likewise be formed by the simple power of sustained collective belief. Wonder if that means that they could create Santa's workshop in the North Pole. Hey, am I wrong?
I mean, that is not where I thought you were going to be going with that.
I can't even break the window.
Aww.
Now it's time.
Oh, the sticky note room. Oh my god in heaven.
There's nothing in here but sticky notes.
And a box.
Yeah.
And something in a file. Sticky note.
Complaint.
Oh my god.
To whom it may concern, in case you are not aware, something caused a sticky note in my office to duplicate. My office is unusable now. I will be working from home until this is resolved. You can reach me on my cell phone. Sincerely, Jay Bowser, Vice Chief of Staff.
Oh my god.
This isn't even the worst instance of this. Just wait until we get to the clocks.
Oh no.
I'm not even going to spoil what it is. Just know that there's an area with clocks.
And oh my god, all the sticky notes just duplicate. At least they seem to be somewhat contained to the office.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Can I build anything? No, I still need ritual impulses for some of those. And we're going to fast travel back to maintenance in the ventilation, so we can stop by the janitor office to see if Auntie has any more quests for us.
Auntie!
Because if we do complete all his quests, we do get a special outfit.
Auntie! Oh my god, do we get to wear janitor coveralls?
I'm not saying anything.
I bet the answer is yes.
Marshall knows something about Dylan. Is he here? Is he alright? HRAs first. They'll help save everyone, including Dylan. Once I find him.
Oh, I wish Marshall could have at least said she was alive.
Throws bodies everywhere. Isn't there a level 4 door somewhere near here? Yes,
yeah.
Down there. I'll stop by Auntie first, then I'll head to that door.
Cool. I think someone just set off a firework.
Maybe.
Auntie! Isn't it? It's in your hand, honey.
That doesn't look like a mop. It looks more like a squeegee.
I really need a holiday. Don't worry, that's why you have an assistant / director.
And like you said, you're going on your vacation soon, so.
And no one is going to interrupt your vacation.
Except for maybe Alan.
That's fair. But hey, for all we know, his vacation is to Bright Falls.
Maybe.
In that case, he's having the longest vacation ever, because it's isn't this like taken in like what year is this? 2017 or something?
2017, 2018.
Yeah, so he's out there for like 5 or 6 years. Having a good time.
Well, there's actually anything even in here. Just that one box.
And some trash cans and some empty vending machines. Tables.
Yep.
Target practice.
Alright, let's go back to the central area, because that's the best place to start looking for the black rock processing. Oh.
Okay, that is... Oh no, that was so anticlimactic. You're just like, wait, and then you were like, oh no.
I forgot how deep the thing was. And I don't have levitate yet,
and
so...
she just died. Oh god. Oh, that was great. Just yeet. I really should not be nearly as funny as it was, but that was just so anticlimactic. He was like, oh no, Dad.
Can you keep him safe? Like you do with me?
I think this elevator might take me closer.
That's funny. I was thinking like, damn, these are some really big elevators, but they're likely would be necessary if you're moving like big pieces of machinery or containment units.
Yeah, it is the maintenance area.
Yeah. Yay. They make you look so smart.
Oh, that requires level 5. And once again, Polaris is trying to direct me to it.
Polaris is impatient.
Oh, and that's also level 5. Dang it.
Damn it, Polaris.
Not her fault.
I know. Oh, yeah, it's really not.
Okay, let's go to the power plant instead.
If you need to do something first before we can get in there in order to get the level 5 clearance?
I think we just need to find the area. I don't remember if we actually need to do anything specific. I know that we'll need to go along the upper level of the reactor to get to the storage area, I think, unless that's in research and I'm misremembering, but...
Excuse me. Too bad you can't just use your, grab ability to, yank the door off its hinges or hit the button or something.
Yeah.
I'm gonna slam you into your friend for some good measure.
As I do.
As you do.
The best part is I can pick them up before they explode and then throw them at their enemy and they act like grenades.
Mm-hmm. Then you just see the hiss just dissipating away.
Actually, let me check over here real quick. No, I don't see anything, but I am gonna hop up. No. I will say I cannot wait to get levitate because it is so fun to be able to just float everywhere, and it opens the way for a lot of secrets throughout the area.
Nice.
Ah, this will work. Field training, service elevator, black rock processing.
Yeah.
I knew I remember that it was around this area. So the map also helps.
There we go. Oh, what do we find here? Tennyson report warning. Listen, Trench is on the warpath about this Tennyson report thing. He wants to know who wrote it, and he wants to know yesterday. Whoever did it is gonna get crucified. I don't know if it was one of you guys, and I don't want to know. I'm not super keen on leading a witch hunt, so tell everyone in the sector to keep their heads down. Best not to be on anyone's radar right now, you know? I tell you, not even counting all the weird crap we deal with, this place can be downright hostile work environment sometimes. Hey.
Yeah, and that's, aside from all the other nonsense they deal with.
Mm-hmm. Like, teleporting jukeboxes that kill you when you try and get funky. By actively using them. For inappropriate workplace behavior. Oh, Lord.
I'll go through the door of doom in a minute. Right now I need to kill the healing orb of doom. At least it's not hostile.
Oh, that's nice.
Kaboom! Jesse fires things that explode. Oh, did you just kick me?
I think he did, yeah.
I'm gonna punch you in the face rather than shoot you.
You deserve an up-close and personal encounter.
Turbine room.
Oh. Yep, those are some turbines, alright.
I'll go back up there. I actually wonder if I'm supposed to go this way or not. I'm gonna head back over to where all those guys came from to see if that's the way. Because if not, then it's probably. Okay, no, we can just go like right in this way. I think so. We're gonna explore the turbine room first. Because reasons. Yep. Oh. Yep. Oh.
Beautiful.
Don't know what's in here, but it's gotta be something, right?
Turbines.
Plastic bands.
Well, that's at least something that you know is in here.
Yep. I need a second energy cell. So I'm gonna have to get up the hard way.
Yeet. Nice, nice. Whee.
Oh.
Well, what the heck is that? Oh, was
Light,
that...
a light cord.
Sweet.
Oh, we do need to be up here. Look, the bridge is missing.
Okay. Nope. 1, 2, 3. Ah. What? Oh my god.
So
okay.
so it does potentially exist somewhere, but oh.
You have to kind of adjust everything.
Yeah, let's check that to see if that's how the other room looked. Oh, both of them are open now.
Mm-hmm.
So the chair was pulled out. Oh? Oh, the third room opened.
Oh, here we go.
And there's a key on the table.
Yay! Creepy motel puzzles! Yay! One, 2, 3.
And
Nice.
the bridge is back.
Look.
Ow. What's up?
Just want to check something.
Yep. And we're now in a big void with a whole bunch of other bridges around.
Okay, we need to find a way to Blackrock processing. That's where Marshall said we'd find Rizzo.
Oh, file. The Atlas is a physical expression created by the oldest house. Its purpose and function are currently unknown. The specific shape and dimension of the Atlas, see, file ATL03 for said dimension, seems to indicate a more explicit purpose than the oldest house's usual walls, floors, or shifts. The Atlas changes form but resists observation while doing so. No visual observation has been made during its change, and it only ever occurs between frames when monitored by surveillance cameras. A previous theory was that this change corresponds to the house shifts and that the Atlas is a blank of the blank itself. However, the shape changes do not occur at the same time as the building shifts, which makes this theory doubtful. Structurally, the Atlas is made of the same blank material as the rest of the oldest house. Further observation will hopefully aid in the discovering its purpose. From Hubert Tan, by order of Dr. Darling. Yes, the potty. Yes, the other potty. Why are you shooting this one?
I haven't wanted to see if it opened it, and I realized it would just punch right through. Another level 5-1. Gotta remember that. That one's locked, so we gotta find a way to open it.
Whee! Oh.
Okay, another reason to come back. Need to levitate up there.
Blop. I was like, oh god, what's moving? But I realized it was just your reflection from the glass. I thought something was down the lab.
No, but something's shooting up here.
Uh-oh.
Look, actually, this guy. Really?
Oh no, death!
Great. How far back am I gonna have to go?
Oh boy. Boy, stretch.
Oh, for the love of.
Oh no! Oh no!
Yeah, I expected that, unfortunately.
Okay, well then. Cue the speedrun music.
Go away, guys. Here, have a box. At least I know where I'm going and I don't have to do the turbine puzzle again.
Mm-hmm. Honey. Honey, please. This is a friendly reminder from your service weapon to please stop.
My service weapon doesn't care.
It really should.
But it doesn't.
All the more reason that you should then. Oh, that wasn't too bad at all, really.
Okay, let's get some backup this time.
Alright. Ah. Beautiful. There we go. Irish! Simon! Yay!
Still need more ritual impulses to upgrade.
Simon, where are you?
He's upstairs. I'm just looking around down here first for stuff.
Simon, yay. Well, that's one way to make a shortcut. Whee!
I think I'll actually no, I'll go for that one, but we'll watch this video first.
Okay.
During an AWE investigation, our agents discovered a light switch cord in a Butte bungalow closet. They pulled the cord and were instantly transported to the Ocean View Motel and Casino. Dream again! Inside, they found a door marked with an inverted black pyramid. And just like that, It led back to the oldest house, some 2,000 miles from Montana. Now we're finding the cord in increasing numbers throughout the Bureau. Somehow the two places, they became in tune to each other. The actual physical location of the ocean view is a mystery. Stepping beyond its walls has so far proven impossible. A place of power, like the oldest house.
Mm-hmm. Get some other people can be like, hey, how's it going?
His attacks can occur even in previously visited locations. Gee, thanks. I hadn't noticed.
Yeah. Just in case you hadn't noticed it yet.
Go get him! Throw a dead body at the enemy. It almost feels like I'm bullying this poor hiss. Bullying his hissy fit.
Yes. Here, let me just take this person and hang them upside down.
Yay! Oh, stupid. There we go.
Awesome.
Got Astral Blip, House Memory, and something else I didn't quite see.
Cool.
Boing, boing, boing.
You're jumping for joy. Let's go find Simon.
Yep.
Oh. Sorry, I'm just feeling a little restless, so I'm standing.
Any particular reason, or just game?
We've just been going on for a little while.
Okay.
Hey, buddy. Simon's probably keeping an eye on you and just sees you just shooting all the vending machines and is like, yep, this tracks with all I know for so far. Woo!
Okay, yeah, definitely something is going on. So maybe we'll end it soon.
Okay.
It has been 2.5 hours. So.
Yeah.
I'm glad to see you're still you.
Aw, same here, buddy.
Hey, thanks for bringing down that... whatever the fuck that was. We are barely holding on here, boss. How's the situation outside maintenance?
What do I tell him? The truth is harsh, but these people seem familiar with death.
Mm-hmm.
The hiss are everywhere. Most of the Bureau is lost. We need Blackrock Prison to make more HRAs for any survivors in the safe rooms. I'm here to check Darling's Blackrock lab.
So to recap, death, disaster, and imminent destruction.
Yep, exactly.
The FBC.
You guys really need a new method of working here.
Good news and bad news on that front. Good news is, it's right down the hall.
Bad news?
Bad news is, a hiss monster has decided to move in, so that's great.
Monster.
That's what the Rangers said. The ones that survived, anyway. But we are just treading water here, and the hiss keep coming. Salvador would know what to do, but apparently he took a security team into the containment sector just before the lockdown happened, and well, no one's seen him since. Hey, at least we got you, our fearless leader.
They shouldn't rely on me.
Aww.
They don't know me. They don't know how I failed people.
Aww.
Don't blame yourself,
sweetie. But you should take your people and get to the base and executive. You can regroup there. I'll go deal with this monster. I'm getting kind of used to them.
Aye, Faden. Be sure to put a bullet in that thing for me.
Alright, we'll keep going until we get to the next control point.
Okay. Sounds good.
Let's talk to him again, though, if we can.
Simon! Simon! Let's talk to you more, Simon. You're wonderful. Just climbs onto the table to read this.
Have you noticed the recent tension between Trench and Darling? They're both acting odd lately. Trench concerns me the most. His sudden hostility towards Darling's project is very unlike him. He was the one to approve all this Hadron research in the first place, but after Darling unveiled the HRAs, he was livid. I personally don't see any reason not to equip the Bureau staff with an additional protective device, especially not if it's as strong as Darling says. What do you make of this? Have you seen anything from either of them that strikes you as odd? Let's talk in person soon before the next Bureau head meeting.
Yeah, that was from Marshall to Salvatore.
Yeah.
They've each taken a few hits. We need to get
Ranger Squad Charlie 7 returned from an expedition in the quarry threshold just after 0500 Zulu. Can you please state your names and describe the purpose of your expedition?
Kevin Horowitz, Rupert Lowe. Our mission was to map quarry grid coordinates G29. Secondary objective, as always, was to find a route from the threshold entrance and maintenance to the formation. Secondary objective was not a success. Was regret.
And did you encounter any previously unrecorded event or entity while inside the threshold?
No, nothing. Do you think we should talk about the mermaid? Excuse me? Yeah, the mermaid. Horowitz here found this mermaid in a quarry, just sitting on some black rock. She was singing this beautiful song, and he was overcome with desire.
Uh-oh.
She was so alluring. I'd say she was more enchanting than alluring. Fine, enchanting.
I'm not
Did you tell your CO about this?
You're fine.
No.
We'll push through this.
Because it didn't
the
happen.
one's doing it. Push
Nothing
it, Doc.
happened. As usual, the quarry is full of rocks. That's it. Can we go now?
But they mentioned the Foundation.
Get out of here.
So, I forgot about that little hints to the Foundation.
I'm guessing that will come up more later.
Yeah, the Foundation is where, I think I said this, the first DLC will take place in the Foundation.
Yeah.
It's an interesting
I
place.
wasn't kidding about that monster.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Is there anything over here? Oh, that's a cage.
Very strong cage.
Yeah.
How is it that little chain link fence is better able to handle you than like tempered glass or the strong glass that they? Oh boy!
No unique procedures required. Swan boat. Description: item made of fiberglass, paint to resemble a swan. Foot pedals allow item to propel forward. Item emits a pulse of physical force at an estimated force of blank, possible connected to OOP5. Measuring the exact force created by the item has been hindered by concerns from Human Resources Department. Background: item was seized from an active rental service called Blank, located on Lake Blank on Vancouver Island, Canada, after it ejected numerous riders over the course of the summer, bringing the boat to the attention of the media. The item was transported to the Bureau by helicopter. A containment specialist accompanied it, sent to recite Formula C9 through 32 recursively. What occurred in the helicopter is not known, but all agents were lost in the crash. The item was recovered and then transported by train. It arrived at the Bureau without further incident.
Yikes.
Yeah, we can see why they want to get a hold of some of these things, because they are dangerous, especially if left out in public. Oh, something tells me we're about to get level 5.
You showed me the HRA when I first got here, and the machine that makes them. Can you help me find a prism?
Ugh. Hello?
Shit.
Uh-oh. Whoa, hello, sir.
It's Batman! Or some really malformed thing.
I'll call it Batman, that's fine with me.
Let's hurry up and find Darling's lab.
I guess you didn't get 5, so we'll have to come back when we have level 5. Oh, never mind. We'll find it, because I'm pretty sure we're going to get to that door.
BlackRock. BlackRock has allowed the Bureau to make great strides in containment procedures since it was first discovered. This report will examine how its very structure is comprised of blank density that nullifies all resonances with a range of blank to blank hertz. Bureau innovations that incorporate black rock will be analyzed, most notably the fire breaks, feats of engineering designed to contain any future outbreaks, attacks, or other internal threats. The goal of this report is to encourage the Bureau staff to explore future innovations using black rock, as well as work in that field has markedly slowed in recent years.
So the big fire breaks we went through were apparently made of black rock, which is interesting.
Okay.
I'd forgotten about that.
That's where black rock comes from.
You heard that too, right? Black rock comes from the threshold quarry. So the prisms must be there too.
Think of it as paranatural lead. Our research involves many dangerous things we absolutely need to keep in check. That's what the black rock line fire breaks are about. The panopticon container cells. Sorry to interrupt, sir, but...
Oh, it's Emily.
Oh, Emily. The code's black rock 665.
Uh-oh.
Neighbor of the beast.
Honey, please.
Wait. If he's in a dark place, could his mnemonic of Neighbor of the Beast be created by him?
Oh yeah, because it did show up quite a bit in there.
Yeah. Critics, level 5.
Hooray!
Oh, that'll lead me directly to the quarry, but let's head back this way first to open the other door. I don't know, this is just another area with item. Boink.
Yeah, this is another, I think as we said in the, this is something else that's new in the DLC, is that you can actually come across, of Alan Wake 2, the final draft, you can actually come across a couple of videos of Dr. Darling while you're in the dark place, and it seems like he's there too. He was actually talking about how before him the signal was blocked, which is why you didn't see it in your first run, or any subsequent runs that are not the final draft. Yeah, although what on earth, he seems to be in the dark place too. What he's doing there, I don't know, but he actually does come across one of Alan's videos where Alan is kind of spiraling and he's having a bit of a mental crisis and rambling on about it is a little bit funny because he says like, oh yeah, I heard this voice. It's funny, this voice kind of sounds like mine, and then he like grins nervously at the camera, which I think is a kind of funny little in-joke.
Weird, but it feels right. Like how the world should be. I'm in an infinite building leading to different dimensions, and I never want to leave. Even with all the horror.
What? I feel saying that, but you know what? Just the right kind of insane. She's probably happy to know that everything that she's believed since she was a child is real.
Yeah. Although that idea of, the right kind of insane just reminds me of Alan Wake, because it's like sometimes you need to be crazy.
Yeah, it's like, what was it I don't fully remember what the old gut said, but Alan says, that's the sanest thing I've heard in a while.
Yeah.
Like, you need to be crazy in order for the world, you need to be crazy because the world is crazy. It's like, no, that's the sanest thing I've heard in a while.
Oh, we're back. We're all the way back here.
Oh. Cool.
Okay. Do you want to keep going or do you want to stop?
Do you know how close we are to getting to Black Rock and getting to the next spot?
I think we're getting at least close to where Black Rock is, and there should be another save point down there.
Okay, we can go to that, but then I'll wanna take a note after that.
Yeah. We're back here. This is the area I was just at previously.
Yeah. Polaris wants you to go in here.
Yeah. Oh, never mind. We found the next control point right here.
That works.
Yep. And then next time we'll cross the Bridge of Doom over there.
Okay.
But first.
Catch. Beautiful. And on that note.
Oh.
Oh.
Sorry, sniper.
And on that note, we have snipers, guys.
There we go. Now then, where were we? Oh yes. Go here. Seaboard countermeasures. Squash / tell them off. Yes, so we shall do that, and then we shall end here. And hopefully next time it will be less blurry.
Yeah.
Still don't know what that was about, but...
We got it.
Yeah.
Good.
Thank you, everyone. Hope you had a good time.
And next time we'll be finding some black rocks and talking to people, and maybe we'll get some answers on Dylan. I don't know. But until then, good night, Internet. And if we don't see or hear from you, Happy New Year!
Yes, Happy New Year!
Yay!
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year!
Well, we probably will not see you tomorrow, but if we do, we'll see you then. But if not, we will see you next year. Blah, blah, blah.
Good night, Internet. Good year, Internet.
Good year, Internet.
Happy New Year.
Woo!
Woo!